The idea of no intermediates gave belief to DeFis. Financial backers are progressively evaluating advanced resources depending on their TVL and DEFI, among numerous different perspectives, flagging the business mainstreaming of the area. Many ventures are using this force of DeFi to make a completely decentralized world. One such fascinating task is Flux. It is a critical blockchain project liable for presenting the possibility of a blockchain as administration. It has a programming climate that is decentralized, interoperable, and like OS. The organization of Flux is controlled by a proof-of-work convention. Would you like to put resources into Flux, however, are uncertain of its opportunities for what's to come? Then, at that point, quit looking as we unwind Flux's valid evaluating conjectures for 2022 and then some. We should plunge into the expectation to interpret the genuine capability of this venture. Flux value estimate for Q4. Flux drives the biological system with a local POW token, offering motivators for equipment has, on-chain organization, and unfortunate entertainer counteraction. This is accomplished by marking measures for working equipment. As the year will in general end, organizations could plunge into creating applications on a decentralized level. This could make a FOMO for the stage shooting its cost at 92 cents. On the other side, in the event that the impulse is lost, the worth might drop to 64 cents. That being said, ordinary exchanges might bring about an expense of 79 cents. Flux crypto value expectation for 2023. In the event that the framework turns out to be all the more notable and endeavors to expand its likely crowd and throughput, Flux's expense can increment to as much as $1.65. Then again, descending patterns could drive the cost as low as 83 cents. In the end, an equilibrium in exchanging tensions might lead the expense to reach $1.26. Flux value expectation for 2024. The Flux monetary program uses airdrops, mining payouts, and hub advantages to emphatically compensate investors, GPU excavators, and hub overseers. Through supported associations and paid application facilitating, hub proprietors can likewise make extra coins. This could draw in additional clients to create and contribute through Flux, handling its cost at $2.79. The expense could fall underneath $1.44, assuming it neglects to draw in financial backers even with savage contests. Thusly, considering in the aforementioned factors, $2.13 can act as help at the typical cost. Flux value expectation for 2025. On a hopeful note, factors serious areas of strength for like interoperability, utility, DeFi eruption, and so on can make the coin's worth hit new highs. That being said, the coin could shoot up to make another high at about $4.56 by 2025. Then again, negative analysis or a potential market complete implosion could decrease the exchanging worth to $2.39. By the by, restricted by the direct cost estimates, the typical expense could wind up at $3.45. Flux value expectation. The worth of Flux will essentially increment because of constant updates and coordinated efforts. In light of the Flux cost conjecture created by our master board, bullish economic situations could make Flux's value take off to $2 by the finish of 2022. On the disadvantage, imminent market unpredictability and increased contest could bring the expense of the coin down to $1.30. What is Flux? The Flux organization is an assortment of blockchain as administration and decentralized processing stages that gives an open, decentralized system for the improvement like OS. To fuel this climate, Flux involves a local POW token that offers motivators for equipment hosters, on-chain organization, and troublemaker counteraction. This is finished through marking necessities for working equipment. In the wake of providing the imperative Flux capital delicate secured in their wallet, hub overseers can choose from 3 degrees of equipment particulars to hold fast. This empowers everybody, from any area around the world, to get remuneration for contributing equipment to the framework. Flux has its Linux-based working framework, named Fluxos. This controls the stage's figuring assets and conveys and regulates the dApps running there. It is a framework that depends on PCs alluded to as Flux hubs to oversee the foundation. Key investigation. Flux is an arising task of a versatile decentralized cloud stage. It permits to just make, keep up with, and send applications all the while across various servers. The Flux climate offers an interoperable, decentralized, OS-like programming climate. Furthermore, is a totally integrated setup of blockchain as administration and decentralized cloud framework, with more prominent than 10,000 Flux hubs spread out over the world. This cutting-edge Web3 network offers north of 75,000 vCores of computer processor power, 228.19 terabytes of Smash, and 5.11 petabytes of memory. This is the world's greatest decentralized Web3 computational organization starting today. Prior to moving in, we should view a portion of the significant highlights of Flux. Incentives for all. It offers impetuses to the people who have equipment, on-chain DAO administration, and the capacity to relieve troublemakers using marking models. Parallel chain interoperability. It incorporates a DEFI span that makes major decentralized trades open, and furthermore, offers DEFI openness and interoperability with a few other blockchain frameworks. Zelcore Wallet. The local Flux wallet, Zelcore, is a top multi-resource, self-custodial wallet for work area and cell phones alongside an wallet similarity with huge brought-together and decentralized trades. Noteworthy market feelings. 2018. Since the send-off of its ICO, the coin was strange to any variances and was exchanging near 3 cents. The coin experienced humble development, arriving at a high of 7 cents in October of that year. However, it immediately got back to its earlier levels. 2019. Flux started the year with a rate tag of 2 cents. The expectation for the arrival of the Zelcore Plus wallet in April 2019 was high, and the coin outperformed 10 cents as well as passed the 20 cents boundary. However, this flood was brief, as Flux immediately fell back to its past level, where it stayed for considerably over a year by the fall. 2020. The coin's cost experienced no significant cost vacillations in 2020. The cost continued to trade between 4 cents and 2 cents. 2021. It pushed through the 10 cents mark in spring and momentarily passed the 20 cents boundary in April. On May 15th, it arrived at an intermittent high of 37 cents. However, the decay was brief, as in August, the money expanded and shut the month at 16 cents. There was dependably space for an untouched frame high to be accomplished. On December 10th, it took off to $4.17. Howbeit, the year was ended at $2.39. To peruse our value forecast of close to convention, click here. Wrapping up, with new activities rising consistently in the space, deciding the general areas of strength for cents can be hard. To this end, featuring the advantages and disadvantages of Flux prior to wrapping up this prediction is fundamental. Geniuses. It is by fostering a profoundly clever decentralized computational systems administration idea. It's a breathtaking and empowering sign that 27 plus hubs have proactively been set up by Flux, as the worth of Flux coin will take off as Web3 request develops. Cons. The reality that main 10 wallets hold almost 99.84% of its accessible amount expands the chance of fast cost drops. It is based on POW, a less successful strategy than POS drives. Is Flux a wise speculation? The convention has serious areas of strength for supporting it and a few state-of-the-art characteristics. It pivots the manner by which Web3 works and works on the cloud. Can Flux adapt to its negative market? The coin has solid basics, and it could progress to new highs assuming it gets more up-to-date redesigns and viable joint efforts henceforth. What will be the value of Flux toward the finish of 2022? The coin is expected to exchange around a normal expense of 79 cents by the finish of 2022. What will the base and greatest cost of QTUM be toward the finish of 2023? The coin can hit record levels with a most extreme and least exchanging cost of $1.65 and 83 cents separately toward the finish of 2023. How high might the